Hey guys, what's up? This video go doing videos when I can. I got a huge shipment from Amazon as far as like mangas and comics. I want to do a quick picks and reviews for it. Um, and I guess before I do that, I give kind of update. I'm just making videos when I can. It's been kind of hard, since I'm still trying to finish school. I got a lot of heavy stuff on my plate as far as work and school, so just wanted to get it out there. Well, further ado, let's begin. So I might break it up in two-parter because I got a lot to showcase. Um, But for my, because I ordered a bunch of stuff off the Manga because it's Prime Day was coming soon. So I got first Yashiri Yatsura, or for like American version Luma Luma 3D. It's volume 3 as her it continues the stories of I'm hoping I'm saying their names right. Atura Moriboshi, the main character, continues his adventures with Luma as they meet all kinds of craziness. It's very comical. This is from obviously the legendary creator Ron and Inuyasha and her other series. So she's definitely a legendary creator. So it's fun that I was really excited when Viz Media re-released these. Definitely check out. Next one we got again this page for mangas, which is kind of comic book realm, but it's in the style of a manga, and it made shout out to What Culture Comics because they referenced this. Because I was like, oh cool, more people know about the famous Empowered, and it is volume. What is it? Volume 10. Volume 10. As you can see, the full time super homies finally. I haven't read this one yet, but I just picked it up. It just seems like it continues her adventures. Really want like something like fresh and new, for superheroes, like much like the boys or stuff. It kind of has a similar vibes. It's all in black and white, and it's the manga. But if I look forward to continuing this series, I believe Volume 11 is out already, but I'm playing catch up. So, despite Adam Warner being kind of out there from reading some of his Twitter stuff and being kind of, I don't want to say a creep, but he gives off those vibes. But hopefully, he's a cool dude. I never fucking personally met the dude. I met voice actors that said they met him, so he's pretty cool. Because I have his issue of Dirty Pair, which I reviewed. Um, but yeah, I'm curious to see how this finally ends, or if it will ever end. But definitely pick it up if you can. It's pretty cool. And then for more mangas, we got anime continuing also To Love Ru 7 and 8. This continues the main story. I can't remember any of these characters' names. That's the that's the fault in Rito, Yuki Rito, the main character, the boy, that guy. I was all like, is he supposed to be British or like I might have referenced him in the comics, but he doesn't look American. I mean, he doesn't look full Japanese compared to his hair. Excuse me, I'm burping. Excuse me. Ooh, Popeye chicken sandwich. um, but yeah, I know it's a little fuzzy, but yeah, definitely pretty cool. Check this out if you're into that etchy fitness, and I love Two Little Rough. That's one of the best etchy series ever. Uh, Girls Bravo obviously love Hina, comes close so and Rosary Press Vampire. But I think it's one of the best etchy series ever. Which we're getting really etchy. I'm gonna kind of shoot them off because I got a bunch. We got Yokai Girls Volume 3. If you like yokai and supernatural stuff and girls, you'll love this series. I just continue his adventures. There's a Guilty Gear reference in the last one, but I was like, oh man, what if a yokai girl was a guest character in a new Guilty Gear? I'd buy that for $1. Obviously, it's gonna be more than $1, but come on, that'd be so sweet. Only people with the series probably get that deep cut, but definitely check out Yokai Girls if you're into yokais and cute anime girls. I don't want to spoil too much, but that's pretty good because I got a lot to get to. Then we got from the creator of Love Hina and obviously Nejima, comes on a series, Yu Q Hooder. Volume 15 as I picked up because again I'm still reading them. It gets kind of weird and convoluted, like I got that with Nejima. So I'm really debating if I should continue reading this series or how it's gonna end. Because I read a review online. And he didn't spoil nothing, but the way he made it seem was like he was really upset at the series because it shift tones of kind of idea and it seems like can't the now I loved what he did when he came, talked about like, oh, we shouldn't censor stuff in Japan, because there's an anime studio like Arms just got censored and stuff and killed. Um, there's a couple of YouTubers talk about that. Mete Forte. I don't think it's fully porn, but some people would argue that it is very scandalous. And there's that one scene, but not as I don't think you should censor stuff. I'm just that guy, maybe I have other opinions. Definitely not for kids though. Definitely not for kids. But I just continue, and it's kind of running hotly. So I'm not too sure about this. I might get back on thoughts of this. I want to kind of give a recap of, I guess I'm a fan of comics, and like it's for my personal kicks, like, but that's what these videos are for. So I don't know. Um, Definitely read Mejima and the first 14 of this, and make your own judgment. That's all I can say. Take it, leave it advice. But the continued series, it is also been pretty good. This is very comical. There's a demon lord on the floor, volume 4, again still playing catch up. Just more comical adventures working in this restaurant. They always make me laugh, especially last issue. If you want a good cutesy anime of humor, and then you work in restaurants and being a server, this is pretty good like that. We don't get a lot of stuff like that. Like I know working was pretty popular, but if you like working, I think you're like there's Demon Lord on the floor. So definitely check it out. Then we got because I'm heavier set and I'm trying to lose weight like most people in these Corona times with my Corona beard. The Corona 50, not 15, the Corona 50. Yeah, that's what I say. But that is plus size Elf Volume 4 again, playing catch up, and it just continues with more of her struggles. Trying to be. I don't think she's that bad looking when she's plus size, but I can understand the need to want to be slimmer and stuff, especially for elves. Elf girls all hot, elf girls booties got soles. I just love me some elf girls, man. Even dark elf girls. I read Iron Mask Extravaganza. That's a whole nother story. But elf girls got booties got soles. I just love elf girls. That's all I can say. Then we got the exciting conclusion. It's been out for a while. It's from New World. I finally picked up. The anime is also pretty good. I never read the light novel. I just read the manga. But to continue the science conclusion, and they fight the rebellions of the Morphrats. I don't think that's too much of a spoiler. The series, but definitely curious to see how this all wraps up together. I feel like there's gonna be a lot of deaths in the final battle, so I'm curious to see what happens. But definitely check out if you're interested in that kind of thing. Then again, playing catch up. It's been out for a while, but I found this at the used library. Was XL Saga 21. So very comical. If you're into XL Saga, he has a couple he's made one other series. Well, he made a couple. We have only one other series that came to the U.S. He made another series. I think it was called Holy Fudge, but we never got that. But it's pretty interesting. And apparently, in the anime, they reference Golden Bat, which I did not know until I watched the video. And I don't think I've watched all, or if it's been a while since I've seen the XL Saga the anime. Never got a Blu-ray release, but definitely a very unappreciated gem, and it's very comical and funny. I love the manga, and I'll continue reading this until it ends, unless they drove me for a fucking loop like they did with U of H Quarter. But I'm still reading U of H Quarter, still giving it a shot, but I'm kind of curious how it's going to end. Um, and my final manga. Now I've seen the anime, and I only read manga other places, so it's kind of like curious, like, oh, maybe I shouldn't read this. But I was like, fuck it, I gotta find out. That is Interspecies Reviewers Volume 1. I want to say it's like the manga, but it's not. I mean, the story is the same. So my understanding, because when I remember I read it like other places, like online, was that I mean it's implied what they do to review them, but they just go and like rate these girls like as far as reviewing, not rate RATE. Let me clarify that. But in the anime, they straight up fuck them, and it's very implied here. I know is etchy, but they don't show as much. So that was the thing. I think why people took a shot on it, and basically we're not gonna get season 2. I mean, I think there's only like 4 mangas, but it's canceled. But if you can find this, and you're into that, pretty good artwork. But we're never gonna get a physical copy of the anime because of that. We were supposed to get a dub, all kind of stuff, and it's gone now. Because of that. I say for mangas. Let me do a for comic as we have a little longer because I'm already hitting the 9-minute mark. I kind of try to shot through them. So yeah, I guess I'll try to shot through. So the first one we got is Black Cat Volume 11. I mean, not volume, issue 11. Let's continue the story. I just picked these up recently because I was like, oh, I have comics I want to go to get my box. And you know what? I'll make this a two-parter because this is getting 10 minutes. So I'll be right back, guys. You guys take care and on to peace.